Hi all, I'm going to show you why less is more. So first let's talk about cognitive load. Cognitive load refers to the used amount of working memory resources. So how much is too much? Have you ever thought about what distracts you or what is too much for your working memory? I love this graphic because while too much going on can be very distracting and overwhelm our cognitive load, things like a bad mood or even a change in routine can do the same thing. And it can cause feelings of unfamiliarity, things that feel hard work, things like that. So, when creating presentations for my class, or any class, here are some do's and don'ts. As a kindergarten teacher, graphics save the day more than I can count. And really, we should all remember this more often. So let's use more graphics. Okay, while watching a presentation, we are probably typically thinking about other things too. The use of graphics helps us focus our attention. But too many graphics can overload our brain and make things too busy. When we use too many graphics, this is probably what we feel like. Another do, be consistent in your design. You don't want your audience to waste their brain power on trying to figure out your presentation and where they always need to look. So finally, keep things simple. Sometimes, or most times, less is more, and your audience will get more out of seeing pictures and making connections than seeing too many words on a screen. So now let's look at some don'ts. First, don't overload your screen with text. Listening to a presentation and trying to read everything on the screen makes things difficult for the audience. Too much text takes away from your presentation. Another thing, don't use an excessive amount of bullet points. Some bullet points are okay, but too many lead us right back to our first don't. Don't use colors that are hard to read. Make sure there is some contrast between your background color and the text color so that your audience can easily follow your presentation. And finally, don't give your audience everything in text. Make them wonder and make them make connections for themselves. So basically, everything that I did on this slide, don't do it. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple different slides or presentations to see the difference. Let's say I want to show you where to go after you log into Mathseeds. Let's see if you can tell the difference and determine which is easier to follow. Here's presentation A. Follow these steps after you've logged into Mathseeds. Easy peasy. Enjoy! Here's presentation B. Here's our Mathseeds tutorial showing what to do after you've logged in. First, find and click on the green Mathseeds box. Next, you will want to find and click on the Acorn Man. Okay, and one more time on this page, you'll want to find the Acorn Man and click on him. Finally, the next page is going to take us to your game or your lesson. Now you can enjoy. So, was it easy to see which presentation was easier to follow? I thought so too. Presentation B was much easier to follow and more organized, which ensures that our brains won't become overloaded. So next time you're making a presentation, keep these tips in mind. Remember, less is more.